Hello everyone, it is Mike here and welcome to a very special Rumble. It is Mitchell's Rumble. It is official. Mitchell is finally getting the Rumble that he wanted and I can't wait. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. And we're kicking things off with Circus Baby. Circus Baby. And it will consist, there's a couple women in this. It's mainly male superstars, community creations. And Mitchell got this list together. And I just want to say this. I know some people say that, I'm always doing Rumbles for Lee. Well, Lee's roster is so much easier to put together. Because I had to have Mitchell change his list multiple times, and we got Optimus Prime here. Because I couldn't find the people. So that's one of the biggest issues with putting a Rumble together for somebody, is the 2K19 roster is already there. And it's not going anywhere. Here I have to switch people out and everything. And I'm going to switch that ramp angle. I just did that. So, Circus Baby versus Optimus Prime. It is going to be a good one. But he's got a good list here. I like a lot of Mitchell's picks. Some of them I'm not familiar with. And I had to do some research on finding some of them. And like I said, right now, it's not really the best time to be doing 2K25 Rumble picks because it's hard. There's not enough people created yet. That's the issue. And number 3, we got Shadow. So, like Optimus Prime, that was the best I could do. I mean, that one's a good one, but there's ones that are really good. And Optimus Prime is hard to do. He's just extremely hard to do. They did him well on 2K19. I mean, he's one of the, I would say he's a difficult one to make perfectly. But this one's good. I like it. But there's been ones with all the face scans, all the scans on the body and everything. Number 4 is Monkey from One Piece. So we got Monkey here at number 4. And we're going to have some anime in here. Some cartoons will be in here. We got a couple new faces that you've never seen before that will be part of this. Of course, Circus Baby, I think I've had on here before, but it's only was with the female Rumbles. I've had it maybe once. So she's kind of new. And we're going to see who we're going to be getting next. And number 5 is Foxy from Five Nights at Freddy's. I thought it was a lighter version. I thought it's supposed to be lighter, but like I said, I don't have a lot of options the first few months. Once we get into around the fall, we start getting a lot more community creations. And of course, we also have the issue where Mr. 2K decided that, we can't have the creations from Xbox One and PC and PS4 on the next-gen consoles because of the island. It's all the island's fault. Everything's the island's fault. And Toad is number 6. Yeah. That's unfortunate, and that's a setback also. And that's why Lee's Rumbles always have an advantage, because the 2K19 roster isn't going anywhere as long as it doesn't get deleted or file corrupts. It's not going anywhere. And I can't switch them out because I can't get to community creations. With 2K25, I can switch people out. I can delete people. I have to look up people. The 2K19 roster is already good to go. And number 7 is Steve Irwin, the Crocodile Hunter. I almost said Crocodile Dundee. Shame on me. I almost said that. But we got Steve Irwin in the house. Of course, he was a legend. I mean, I remember a couple people being very upset when he passed. And, he was very entertaining. Number 8 is Darkwing Duck. So we got a Lucas creation here. Ready to go. And this is a good variety. I mean, Mitchell put together a great cast, but I had to get like 3 different lists from him. Because, like I said, not everyone's created yet. There was a couple on his list I wasn't very satisfied with the creations. They were like, there was one in particular, I forget which one. It was a character I'm not very familiar with, but it was just done very basic. I wasn't going to use that. So, I think it was on his second or third list. I don't know. But we lost Circus Baby. So, Circus Baby is finished. And this is going to be a great Rumble for sure. Steve Irwin dropping Optimus Prime's leg. Hitting Optimus in the leg. And we're going to do, I plan on doing more Rumble picks for people instead of you winning a tournament and then getting your own picks. And I don't know what the tournament's going to be like just yet. I mean, we've had some issues with community creations. That's actually a reason why I haven't done Lee's picks for 2K25. So that there was an issue there where a couple creations corrupted. And maybe the update has fixed it all. I haven't seen the issue as of late. So I may be able to go back to that roster, but at least 3 creations were corrupted. And I had to basically... and I think that happened on the horror one. Yeah. We had Carrie had an issue. She's one of them. And number 9 is Indiana Jones, who by the next movie will definitely be searching for his social security. I mean, at this point. And Monkey is eliminated, and so is Toad. Harrison Ford getting up there at the time I'm doing this. He's really up there. You might not see this for a couple weeks, but yeah. But he's a legend. I mean, Han Solo, Indiana Jones played some of the biggest roles in movies. And so many movies he's done. Wasn't a big fan of Cap 4. But it had nothing to do really with him. It was just the writing was atrocious. I heard Shrinking's really good on Apple TV. So there's a couple things I need to check out on Apple TV. Especially Severance. Which I definitely need to watch. I heard that's a great show. And then there's Wild Horses. There's some really good stuff on there. But the reason why I never got it, and we got Frieza at number 10. The reason why I never got Apple TV is because there goes Optimus. The only reason I never got Apple TV was because there's not enough movies on it. You know, they have The Gorge, they have a couple Napoleons on there. They only have Apple TV films. So there's no point. They need to add more films to their to their menu. And then maybe I would consider Apple TV, because I wouldn't mind seeing some of their shows, but if they have no movies hardly, and we got the Shredder at number 11. They have hardly any movies. I'm not going to subscribe to it. Just for Severance. I need more. And they got other shows too, but I mean, I heard the studio's really good too. I did have like a monthly trial. I should have watched Severance then. So of course Frieza was an easy pick to get. Shredder also, and Dogman is number 12. So this was a movie, came out recently. Same creators of Captain Underpants, of course, made Dogman. And I didn't watch Dogman. I wouldn't mind it. I'm sure it's good. I'm not big on going to the movies that are the targets. I know adults can enjoy Dogman, but their target market is kids. And that can be very disruptive in the movies. Probably why I'm not going to see Minecraft. I didn't want to see Minecraft, but now the buzz is just so crazy that I kind of want to see it. But it's the reason why I didn't see Minecraft. I do make exceptions, like the Wild Robot, and there goes Spider-Man, wow. And Inside Out, any Pixar movie, I'll make an exception for that. And I also saw Transformers 1. Those are the 3 PG movies I saw in 2024. But Maybe I'll catch Dogman on a stream, and I wouldn't mind seeing it. It looks good. And Shredder is facing elimination here, as Frieza's going after him. And look at Dogman versus Darkwing Duck, which I prefer a lot more, probably. I still haven't seen the Captain Underpants movie. I mean, I loved those books growing up, but I haven't seen the movie. Some animation films, they always miss me and stuff. Like there's still some Pixar I haven't checked out. I've never seen Moana, never seen that movie. I have no desire to see number 2, but the first one's supposed to be a great movie. Haven't seen Up. And what else Pixar have I not seen? Well, I have seen WALL-E. It took me years to watch WALL-E. But I enjoyed that one. That was good. Number 14 is Stitch. I think the worst Pixar movie I've seen... Well, I'm not a big fan of Cars at all, but I don't even count Cars as a Pixar film, even though I should. I mean, the worst Pixar... I don't like Soul. You know, it's not that good. I don't like Cars at all. So that's one that I always skipped out on. I love Toy Story. Love The Incredibles, the first one. Not a big fan of the second one. Inside Out's good too. What else? What else have... Monsters Inc. I haven't seen Monsters University, so that needs to be on my to-do list immediately. And Darkwing Duck takes care of Dogman. So Dogman has been eliminated. And number 15 is Colonel Sanders. So Mitchell might be a fan of KFC, because Mitchell did put this list together, and he did a good job. It took a little while because we couldn't find everybody, but I managed to put it together. But Colonel Sanders is here. Kentucky Fried Chicken. I don't know if Mitchell loves KFC, but I'm not the biggest fan of KFC. I love their biscuits. Their biscuits are really good. Mashed potatoes, the chicken is not that great. I just don't get it. Chick-fil-A's better. You know, Raising Cane's is good. When I go to Florida, I enjoy myself, because I get Publix and I get Raising Cane's. And I'm not going to be going to Florida anytime soon, unfortunately. But I loved going to Florida. And Publix was the best. And I have a couple subs that are from Florida that love to tease me about Publix. But yeah, I want the chicken sandwich so bad. And I'm thinking about it right now. But I'm kind of glad there's not a Publix near me, because I would probably eat that chicken sandwich every single day. That chicken sub, there was one time I ate it 3 days straight, and I think I got sick from it, because I just ate too much of it. I mean, you can't have 3 footlongs in a row. That's kind of a little... that's killing your body. And I don't know which boo you wanted, but that was like the only one I had. But anyway, number 18 is Joey Wheeler. And Mitchell did request a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh characters, but I couldn't get a lot. I got Joey, but I would love to have Pegasus on there. And I know Lucas made an Aster Phoenix. I don't even know who that guy is. But Merrick's my favorite. And I like Bakura, because I'm a total heel, guys. I'm a total heel. And we'll see who's coming in next. It is going to be number 19 is Snoop Dogg. Snoop D-O-double-G is in the house. Drop it like it's hot. He's going to drop some people out of here like it's hot. And always good to see Snoop. I think that's the Super Bowl version of Snoop. I like that version. I like that attire. He's got so many... People make him all the time. So as soon as Mitchell had him on the list, I was like, this one's going to be easy. So there's certain people that you know are going to be on there. Colonel Sanders, of course. Indiana Jones, I knew we were good for. And, Majin Buu. Double team on the guy from One Piece, and he has been eliminated. I believe that guy's a villain. He's really cool looking, I think. And Colonel Sanders has been eliminated. So Indiana Jones does not want any Kentucky Fried Chicken, apparently. He is not about that KFC. And now he's going after Snoop Dogg. And number 20 is the Flash. So we got Flash at 20. So we got the Flash here, and I'm not a big fan of the Flash at all. I never have been. So, especially not that movie. But, like I said, this is about what people want. And I always give the people what they want. And these are Mitchell's picks. I think Christopher had the Flash in his, too. I'm just not a Flash guy. So, there's a lot of DC heroes I just don't enjoy. I hated Aquaman until Jason Momoa played him. I never liked Aquaman. But he kind of grew on me. And, you know, Batman and Wonder Woman I like. Superman, he's too powerful. That's my issue with Superman. I like everything else about him. And also, how in the world do you work for the Daily Bugle or whatever? Sweet Tooth's here, by the way. I'm so glad we got him. And that was a great suggestion. He's kind of someone that I always forget about. So I'm glad Mitchell reminded me he's on here, because I always forget about him. Because he's not really a horror character, even though he looks like one. And he's never under that hashtag, I don't think. But yeah, I'm not a very big fan of a lot of DC heroes. And number 22 is James Bond. Now, we had to use Pierce Bronson. That's the only one I really had. Daniel Craig's my favorite, by far. I grew up on Daniel Craig Bond films, so I'm always going to say he's my favorite. Unless somebody else comes along that I think's better, I'm going to be totally biased there. He's always going to be my favorite Bond. But this is GoldenEye Bond. This is, the Bond in the 90s. He's good, too. I just think that Daniel Craig is basically my Bond. He's the one that I say is the real James Bond. But, if you were back in the Roger Moore days, you're going to say Roger Moore is. And, Sean Connery, you're going to say... It just depends. I think the era you grew up in makes it more of your Bond. But it's not always the case. And we got Captain Underpants here at number 23. So, which has me thinking, I know Mitchell was talking about him, but did I mistakenly put Underpants in here? I might have. On a mistake. I don't remember him being on the list. No, wait, I think he was on the list. There was 3 different lists. If not, I know you wanted to see him. So, Majin Buu has been eliminated. Darkwing and Sweet Tooth take Majin Buu out of the Rumble. So Majin Buu has been eliminated. And Flash going after Joey here. And Darkwing Duck with an elimination. Wow. Another elimination by Darkwing Duck. He's had a couple in this. And now he's going to get eliminated. So, wow. So much for that. And, who are we going to get next? About to get another one here. And Flash going after Sweet Tooth. Oh my goodness. Number 24 is The Mask. This is one that, I'm telling you, for years, we had issues getting The Mask on here. It was some downloadable content crap or some thing you had to unlock. And here, the last couple of years, I haven't had issues getting Mask, but I remember there was one year, I don't know which 2K it was, I could not get The Mask to save my life. If my life depended on it, I'd just be a dead man, basically. Because I could not get The Mask at all. And it was horrible. when that happened, but I'm glad we had him now, and I was already thinking about it when I was downloading him for Mitchell. When I looked it up, I was like, are we going to be able to get this guy? And Shazam is number 25. So Shazam is here. And we got Joey Wheeler going after Shazam. And the Mask and Flash double teaming Underpants. And Underpants seems to survive. And Shazam and the Mask are battling here. And look at the Mask going after Sweet Tooth. Wow. And Underpants has been eliminated. And number 26 is Laura Croft. So this is I think this is one of our two women. We had Circus Baby already, which I'm always glad to see Laura Croft. I really like her. Tomb Raider. I love the first game, the newer ones. I played some of it. I'm not like the biggest Tomb Raider fan, but I enjoy it. I've never seen the Angelina Jolie movies. Of course, I've seen the Alicia Van Kander movies. Of course. There's a big joke about her and Fassbender that I have. That one of my subs loves. But number 27. Now, this guy, I don't know who he is. I think he's from Demon Slayer. But I was actually shocked we had him. That was the shocker. Like, how in the world did we have this guy? But okay, and it looks all right. It looks good. I saw the real picture. I thought it was pretty accurate. So I was actually impressed that we had him in that accurately. So he's an anime character, which we've had quite a few of those on here. And we're gonna see who we're getting next. Who is it gonna be? And Shazam. Number 28 is Dumbledore. Yeah, this was another one I was surprised to get. I wanted to get Hagrid. I didn't. Or Snape, one of the two. And I couldn't get those, really. I really wanted a different version of Hagrid. So I didn't pick the ones up that were on there. But I like that version from 2K19. And there we go back to 2K19 where I already have that roster in place. And I mean, some of those creations in 2K19, especially the Xenomorph, was the best I've ever seen. And I will never shut up about 2K19 because everybody seems to agree it's the last best 2K. It was when Mr. 2K wasn't brain dead. That he was at his peak. It was his glory days before he started drinking a lot of Jack Daniels. And then started making games, especially 2K20. I mean, he had to go to rehab after 2K20. So 29 is Thanos. Thanos is here. And he is known as, in 2K19 or 18, he was known as the Rumble Hog. It got to the point where we banned him from Rumbles. That's how many Rumbles he won. I believe it was 2K18. We had to ban him from Rumbles because it was just way too many wins. That it was unreal. And Joey is finished. And number 30 is Jackie Chan. So we always have him on here. Of course, a lot of martial arts people, Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan, Chuck Norris, they're always going to be on here because it's like a gimmick at this point. They have to be on Muhammad Ali. They even made a character of it last year. So it's just a given at this point. Fighters are always going to be on here. So I knew I wasn't going to have an issue finding him. But anyway, Mitchell's picks, we are down to 6. 6 remain in this Rumble. Who is it going to be? Who is going to take this Rumble? And of course, I will try to do some other Rumbles for other people. I had one I've done for Christopher, one for Lucas, which Lucas was one that has been deserved for quite some time. That should have happened a long time ago. But, yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, I'm getting Mitchell's Rumble before Lee's because the corrupted files on some of the 2K25s. I mean, Xenomorph corrupted, Carry corrupted, Bender corrupted. And I think that was the case where I might have picked Bender, and it was just horrible how they had his. I mean, Sam's corrupted from Trick or Treat. He was corrupted before, and his was really bad. I mean, he literally had like an image of Lagatha on his face. So they have done an update, so I haven't seen this issue since that update. So I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the second account I'm using. That could be an issue. But and look at Thanos here. Slamming Dumbledore. And Rambo, oh, I want to call him Rambo. It's not Rambo. Dumbledore has been eliminated. It's Jackie Chan. Like, the way I'm sitting from a distance, I see the tank top, I see the hair. I can't, like, it's hard to see sometimes the way I do Rumbles. And my eyes aren't the best either. So, uh-oh. Thought we were going to get a sneeze. I hope not. You know how I sneeze on Rumbles. I'm allergic to something. Probably Shazam's movies. That's probably what I'm allergic to. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I thought we were going to get a sneeze. Huh? I feel one coming, but it's not arriving. It's weird. So, Mask going after Shazam. And we are down to 4 in this Rumble. Yeah, I keep on feeling a sneeze coming, but nothing's happening. So, and Mask, oh my goodness, got leveled there. Jackie Chan falling on Thanos. Look at Jackie Chan, oh man. Thanos versus Jackie Chan now. We could have a Marvel versus DC showdown. That is a possibility. And Shazam going after Jackie Chan's leg. And uh-oh, Shazam. Jackie Chan could be in trouble here. Especially if we get a double team, it's definitely over. But he might not even need that. But the double team, oh man. Yeah, doesn't matter if you're 30. There's no way you survive that. And we are going to get a Marvel versus DC showdown. Thanos versus Shazam. Thanos hasn't won in a while. It's been a while since Thanos has won. But he's got a shot here in winning this thing. And we'll see what he can do. And Thanos takes it. So Thanos wins the Mitchell Rumble. Congratulations to Thanos. He definitely needed that win. And that's big for Thanos. But he knows the rules. He should know the rules better than anyone. He's not going to WrestleMania. He can scream, throw his arms up everywhere he wants. He's not going to WrestleMania. So Mitchell, it was long awaited. I hope it was worth it. Not a great ending. You know, you never want to see 29-30 win. But, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I thought it was still pretty good overall. And I hope you guys enjoyed the Rumble. Mitchell, I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry for the wait. But, I mean, that's just how it is, especially with a newer game. we're going to have weights like that. But we have other subscribers that are also going to have picks to come. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. We're going to have a lot of rumbles, it looks like. The episodes, it's going to be rough this year for episodes. But rumbles, not so much. Rumbles are pretty easy to do. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys are enjoying all the different casts that we're putting together. And hopefully we'll have some more soon to make things even better. But anyway, Thanos is back to his old ways. He won. He finally won again. And hopefully he does not become a Rumble hog again, because he will get banned if he wins like 5 or 6 of these. We're going to ban him again. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun bringing this together. Good job by Mitchell. And I will see you all later. Thank you all for dropping by.